Hello YouTube, my name is Travis Lavigne. I'm the writer of this musical you're about to watch. It's called Dinner on Saturday. Thank you for watching. Not much more to say. Hope you enjoy.
The food has arrived!
Took you guys long enough.
Sorry, a lot of traffic downtown. There was another crash at the Union and High Street intersection.
I'm telling you, they gotta put a light there. Never have I seen a single person in Clinton follow a stop sign. Never mind the entire state of Massachusetts.
How was work?
It was good. I finally got rid of all of those perennials I was telling you about.
Oh, I'm glad.
How about you?
Oh, it was fine. I blew a sail on one of the new Silverados we got, but Todd stopped caring a while ago.
So, what's this big news you have for us?
Only if you tell us yours first.
There's no way that's happening, so spill it.
I'm pregnant.
Oh my
wow.
god, Healy,
Congrats,
that's
guys.
amazing! What names are you thinking of?
Well, we decided on if it's a boy, we're going to do Robert, and if it's a girl, we're going to do Barbara. That way, no matter what, we can always call them Bobby, after Jamie's grandfather.
That's so cute. Does Thomas know yet?
Yep, he does. We told him last night, right before he went to bed. He asked to make sure the baby could be a girl so he could have a sister, and then Jamie had to explain that that can't quite be controlled.
Yeah, I was worried it was going to turn into the talk, but we made it out alive.
That's good.
So, what big news do you have for us? Do you have a little one coming too?
Not quite yet.
Maggie and I are moving next week to Boston. I got a promotion in the company and their northeastern headquarters is in the city.
Hey, that's nice.
Gee, that's fantastic.
Thanks. We move into the apartment on Thursday.
Well, oh, that's quick. Huh.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we wanted to go entirely through with it, but after we talked about it, it was just too good to pass up.
So, is this the last time we'll be seeing each other?
No, not forever, but well, I don't think it'll be very practical to drive over an hour every Friday to eat pizza on the floor, especially when Steven's schedule gets busier.
We can still call though, and maybe we'll definitely find a way to see each other.
Yeah, no, I'm sure we can make it work, even if we meet halfway.
Yeah, it'll be good. You'll definitely have to come back when Bobby's born, though.
We'll be sure to. And maybe we can give you all a tour of the city, too, once we know where everything is.
Yeah, that could be fun.
Just as long as we don't lose touch. Doesn't matter what we do.
I promise, Maggie. We'll call every week.
All right.
Now, let's dive into that pizza before it gets too cold.
Always with the food.
Come on, Maggie. You know I can't help it when I'm hungry.
Well, we bought plenty, so eat up, Steve.
got it. The name's Spencer, ma'am.
I'm Margret.
Nice to meet you, Margret. What do you do for a living?
Well, I am a teacher over at Woodward.
Oh, what do you teach?
Music. In a past life, I used to be a singer, so it felt like the right fit for me when it came time to move into teaching.
Singer? Wait, how come I never heard your songs on the radio?
Not like a pop star. Well, I was a classical singer.
Oh, so like that old Mozart, stuff like that?
Yeah, stuff like that.
I get you. Well, that's a nice gig you got at Windward. I got my 2 girls enrolled for KIP NYC a bit downtown.
Well, I heard about that school. It's a great program. I'm sure they'll love it.
It's one hell of a commute, though. They're too young to take the subway by themselves, so their mom has to ride with them. But if I get a day off, then I'll drive them down. They love when I drive them.
Do you enjoy driving?
It ain't that bad. Get to see the sights, meet people, and watch an asshole. And work alongside folks like that every day. And let me tell you, some people do not know how to drive in the city. But driving has its ups and downs. Are you from New York?
No, I'm from Massachusetts. My husband got promoted for his job a few years ago, so we moved to Boston from this small town called Clinton. Then he got another promotion, and now we live here.
Oh. Must be hard being a teacher and always moving around. Hard to find good positions.
Yeah, I've gotten lucky though. Everywhere I've been has had openings so far. Excuse me. Hi, what's up? Oh, really? No? Why? What? When?
you doing?
All right.
You guys doing okay? Having a good night? Good. Good. Long drive to get here?
Save some of those snacks for Penny and Jamie.
Yep. Come in!
Oh, Steven!
Hey!
Gee, it's been forever, huh? How are you?
Living like a king. Jamie, how's life treating you?
Oh, can't say that I'm complaining.
Okay.
We brought some food on the lunch for tonight.
Oh, well, you didn't have to do that.
Maggie!
God, it's been forever. I'm sorry we didn't tell you we moved again. It was just crazy out of control with the trucks and finding an apartment in the city.
Oh, I can't imagine how hectic it must have been. I would hate moving.
Me too. I mean, not just all the packing and everything, but just leaving Clinton. I know you two did it a while ago, but I just can't bring myself to it, especially with Thomas and Bobby around.
Well, I'll take these to the kitchen. Please, make yourselves at home. I'm making pasta tonight. Steven can take your jackets.
I guess I can take your jackets. You guys go ahead and make yourselves at home. I'll go put these in the bedroom.
There's a lot of windows.
Yeah.
Oh, and they have a skylight.
What?
So, tell me everything, I guess.
Well, Bobby's growing up real fast. It's because she's the second one. Me and Jamie, we're used to all the phases by now. You really gotta come up to see her when you can, Steven. She's adorable.
I'll try to, I promise.
Aside from that, not much has changed. I'm still working my garden store, which I love. Oh, we just got some new Australias. Oh, they're beautiful. Gee, I should have brought you one. They're about this big, and even though they're just one singular flower, they look like they're a bunch of teeny tiny flowers. Oh, it is so pretty, Steven.
Sounds like it.
And you know, sometimes running the store can get a bit old, and you gotta deal with customers. Oh, that's the worst. They're always going on and on about how their plants keep dying, and that I'm selling them bad seeds. Like, you know, some people really don't know the difference between an annual and a perennial. I know, and then they complain that I'm selling them bad seeds.
Well, I mean, I haven't done anything with customers and the like for a long time. I mean, I have all these fancy executive meetings to go to, and let me tell you, these things put the board in board meetings.
Well, the salary must be nice.
Yeah, I mean, living in New York is fantastic, but I'm so busy, I just can't seem to enjoy the city that much.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, me and Jamie started volunteering at the food pantry. It's a great way to de-stress and give back to the community. Maybe that's what you're missing.
Maybe, but even if it was, I just wouldn't have time for all that. I was lucky just to be able to get tonight off.
Yeah, Margret was telling me on the phone. You're working 6 days a week?
Yeah. We've been working with this company we just merged with in China, and it's just taking up a lot of my time. It feels like I'm in the office just like every waking minute. I mean, luckily I'm able to work from home on Saturday, so instead of being bored in the office room in work pants, I can be bored at home in no pants. Jamie, are you still working at that used car place?
Oh, yeah, I am. It's nothing extravagant like what Penny does, but it pays the bills, so I can't complain.
That's true. Only the lucky few get to do what they love for a living.
You must be the lucky few then, if you get to work without wearing any pants.
Yeah, we'll have to drink to that. Come on, wine's in the kitchen.
Oh, I brought some Bordeaux in the bag. Margaret said that was your favorite.
I thought I told you not to bring wine when I called.
I'm sorry. I didn't check my voicemail before I left. I just figured because we were guests.
Hey, don't worry about it. The more the merrier.
Dinner is done. We can eat whenever you're ready.
Oh, trust me, they're ready.
Gee, I'm starving after the drive up here. What's on the menu?
Pasta, garlic bread, and some salad. Nothing too crazy, but I thought I'd try that homemade recipe for the pasta sauce you gave me a while back.
Oh, with the parsley.
Yeah, but, well, you'll see.
Okay.
Hey, is it okay if I plug my phone in so it's charged for the drive back?
Yeah, there's an outlet over there.
Hello. Welcome to. I'm sorry. Can I help you?
Hi, we were looking to get a used car. I assume this is the place to be.
That's a stupid question. Of course this is the place to be. Look at how he's dressed. He works here. No one walks around in a suit and tie if they aren't doing something important.
Well, pardon me, he happens to only have a tie, so how would I know? Anyway, this is what we're looking for. See, this is the 2011 model, but if you have a newer one, then we'll definitely take it. And this one's gray, but I really love the black color, so if you have black, then we are sold. Oh, I'm Sam, by the way. This is my partner, Rachel.
Hi. Ignore what you said about the color. We just bought a new apartment and are low on finances. I'm sure you know how it is working here. So we'll take whatever color and model you have, really. What's important is the mileage on it. We need this car to last us at least 6 or 7 years, so a clunker that's half broken down isn't really going to cut it.
Right, would we actually be able to take that for a test drive, too?
Sorry. Yes, we offer test drives. There just has to be like an employee in the car with you, so
Great. Would we be able to do that today?
Oh, you know what? I know that we have one of those in stock. I'm just gonna let me go. I'm gonna check the computer.
Well, he's an interesting one.
You could say that. I doubt he gets out much. He started to freak when you mentioned we were dating.
No, it was before that.
Well, well. Hey there, darlings.
Hi. Do you work here?
Well, I'll be damned. I'm the owner, actually. The name's Todd.
Wow, you're pretty important. Think you could help us out?
Anything for two pretty young ladies like yourselves.
Oh, perfect. See, me and my friend here, we're hoping that you could help us. We've been looking just about everywhere for a 2011 Toyota RAV4 and haven't been able to find one at any of the dealerships. We came in here knowing it was the last place to look.
We talked to that other employee. His name tag said James or something, but he didn't seem to know if you had what we were looking for. But if you're really the owner, like you say you are, Todd, you must know every single car that you have here.
Well, I'll be damned if I can't help the two pretty young ladies I've seen around here in a long time. Why don't you go back in the lot and look around? I'll meet you in a sec and show you what I got.
Sure thing.
Those two ladies out there said you didn't help them?
Well, no, I mean I was looking at the computer to see if we still had the RAV4, and I just got nervous.
Hey,
and it was
hey,
difficult.
I kept you running the books and keeping the computers for a reason, okay? But right now we're short staffed, so I need you to pull yourself up, pull yourself together, and get to selling cars.
I'm sorry, Todd. I'm trying. It's
Here,
just,
here. Before I go out there and help those ladies, why don't I give you a little demonstration? Now you stand over there. Let's say you're the customer, and I'll stand over here. Let's say I'm the salesman. You come at me looking to buy a car. No, not like that. You're a customer. You're ruthless, you're vicious, and you want everything. You're speedy, you're needy, you're greedy, and you'll rip me apart if I don't give you what you want. All right, let's try this again. And remember, you're a customer.
I'm a customer. I'm ruthless. I'm vicious.
Yeah, you are.
I'm speedy, needy, and greedy.
Darn it, you are all
like
of those
a
things.
lion stalking its prey.
That's it.
Like a salesman working.
Yeehaw, you got this,
Like
Jamie.
myself caught up in the fray.
You're a strong and tootin' around the cowboy type of fella. Now show me what you got.
Give me a car!
Yes! Yeah, that's it, Jamie. Just like that. You just gotta be bold, all right? Now, why don't you go working on that? I'm gonna go help out those two young ladies, and maybe I'll get a little something from them in return, huh?
Well, I don't think that they're, never mind.
All right. Now remember, Jamie, focus.
be bold. Everyone says go out there and be yourself. Everyone says, Jamie, why are you so hesitant? Jamie, you're terrified, it's evident. And I say sorry, what am I supposed to do? It's terrifying. I talk, I pray, I hope it's through. Can everyone just play off for once? Leave me alone and let me try. Everyone says be strong, muscle through and move along. Well, what do you do when you try again and again and you don't know why? Why you're stuck like this all the time. You try to break free, but your instinct is to run and hide. Everyone thinks it's so easy. Everyone thinks it's fine. And everyone constantly is bickering, crowding me, surrounding me. They try to help, it makes it worse. Can I have some peace and quiet, please, or just some my life? Every day and every hour just seems like another fight. Jamie, how you do? You're doing good, I hope you're well. You're getting out, you're eating well, and how's your job? Is it too much? No, don't you fuss. Jamie, howdy, sport, I'm glad you're here. We're selling cars, no chandeliers, keep it cool, come and collect it. Make the sale, it's your objective. Talk to them and be a person. Get to know and build their trust. Come up bold and come out strong. Too quick for some along, get money on the table, get money in your pocket. Yes, I know for the spiel for everyone, I know the deal. You hear it every day and every week and every month of every year. And don't you think I'm sick of it by now? And everyone says be bold, but I tell myself to hide away. Everyone treats me like a kid, just 'cause I can't communicate. Jamie, we're going out soon, can you come? I can't, I've got some errands to run. So I say sorry, 'cause I can't stand up for myself. It's always sorry. I try to get away, I scream and yell. How can I live my life like this? Constantly scared of everything.
So, you come into contact with people at your job, whether it's your boss you mentioned or other customers. Do you socialize with anybody else outside of work?
Not really. I have family that I see on holidays and things like that.
Okay. And when you're at work, do you ever feel like you're going to speak or say something that would embarrass yourself?
Yeah, most of the time.
Okay. And what would be so bad about that?
Well, then people would look at me weird.
What's so bad about people finding you weird?
Then no one would want to talk to me.
And what's so bad about people not wanting to talk to you?
Well, if I had no one to talk to, then I'd just be alone all the time.
And what's so bad about being by yourself for an entire day?
I don't know. I spend a lot of time by myself anyways. I guess I've just gotten used to it by now.
I'm sorry to hear that. So, what does it mean to you that you're by yourself so much?
I guess it means that I'm too much for them. I scare people or make them uncomfortable so they don't want to be near me or talk to me at all.
So you feel that because you get nervous around other people, you tend to scare them off? Okay. Now, how much would you say you believe that on a scale from 0 to 100, where 100 is you believe it completely?
Probably 90 or around there.
Okay. And what do you think it is that causes them to be scared?
It's really just the way that I get. My face reddens, my hands and legs shake, I start sweating, and I'm worried that I'll say something dumb or stupid that would embarrass myself, or people look at me like I'm turning into some kind of monster, and they get scared off.
And what would you say that they would think is dumb?
I don't know. Anything, I guess.
And this shaking and sweating and turning red, is this a lot, or is it just a little?
A lot.
Okay. So when you say you're shaking, let's say 100 is shaking very uncontrollably and 0 is not shaking at all, where would you say you are in these situations?
Probably 80 or 85.
Okay. And with the sweating, where 100 is covered in sweat and 0 is no sweat at all, where would you be there?
80 again, probably.
Okay. And with the turning red, where 0 is no redness and 100 is red as can be.
80 again.
Okay. 80 is a lot, isn't it? I was wondering if you would be comfortable trying something. You talk about how you're having to interact with customers more and you're finding it difficult to do your job. I was thinking we could do sort of a role play to act out one of these situations, just to see how you are in these instances.
Okay.
Okay, so we can get up, and I'll come in, pretending to be a customer, asking to buy a used car from you. And I want you to do what you would normally do. Really focus on these things, like the shaking and the sweating and the turning red, okay?
Okay.
Hello, I was hoping you could help me purchase a used car.
Hello. Oh god, they see my hands are shaking. Oh god, they see my pits are sweating. Oh god, they see my face is reddening. Don't look at me. Oh god, I'm gonna say something dumb. Oh god, I'm gonna scare everyone. Dear God, please let me get up and run. Just let me be.
My budget is 8,000. Do you have anything in that range?
Yes, I can get someone who can help you.
Actually, I was hoping you could help me.
I'll just make a fool of myself. They'll all laugh and point. I'm ashamed. How can anyone even stand me? I'm incapable of doing anything. My hands start to shake. I can't control it. My voice starts to break. They stare at me like I'm crazy. Dear God, please let me get up and run. I can't control it. It's gonna stop. I'm trapped and everything is my fault. Everyone let me be.
Thank you, Jamie. I'm glad I was able to do this with you. We can sit back down, if you don't mind. Now, before I say anything, I'd like to ask what you thought about that.
Well, it felt scary, like I was really there and I was gonna say something stupid or dumb and people would look at me weird.
And was this the shaking and the sweating and turning red that scared them, or was it something else?
It was that.
That's interesting, Jamie, because just now, I didn't really notice you shaking or sweating or turning red at all. If you remember earlier when we did the scale from 0 to 100, you put yourself at an 80 for them all, but just now I don't think you were over 10 for any of them. If you really think back, do you recall yourself shaking and sweating and turning red that much?
No.
Do you think it's possible that you convinced yourself that you act this way? Or you've trained yourself into being scared around other people? Look, it must be difficult constantly telling yourself that others are scared of you, or you're gonna say something dumb. But going forward, we're going to work on challenging that mindset, getting you to think the opposite, that you don't always look weird and you're not always going to embarrass yourself. This will get you more confident at interacting with other people without being terrified of how they see you.
Okay.
All right. I think we made a lot of progress today, Jamie. I'm really looking forward to what we can work on when I see you next week.
Okay. Thank you.
Gee, it sounds like a tsunami out there.
Why don't you spend the night? Drive back tomorrow.
Oh no, it's alright. It's a straight shot all the way back.
Are you sure?
Why not at least get a hotel or something halfway? I'll even cover the cost. 3 hours is a long drive.
No, it's alright. Me and Jamie can switch if we gotta.
Alright, but the offer's on the table the whole night. Now, let's see. Should we play Life or Monopoly?
We should do Monopoly. I just got this new set last week.
Monopoly's too complicated for me. I have a hard time getting my money straight, and then I end up losing those little houses or whatever, and by the time I'm actually able to get my bearings, I'm landing on those bigger houses left and right. Do you have a bingo set? I love that game.
I'm not sure we do.
We can just be on a team for Monopoly. I can help you.
Maybe we should just play Life if this is too complicated.
It really isn't. She'll be fine.
Margret, please, it's not that big of a
I
deal.
told you I wanted to play this one when I bought it.
We can play it another time. I mean, no one here has a monopoly on what game we want to play. I'm gonna get some wine in the kitchen. I called the red car. Red car's mine.
I thought the pasta was good, even with the cilantro.
Thanks.
I thought the recipe called for parsley.
It does. But Steven doesn't know difference. The one time I'm cooking for something important, and I can't even choose my own ingredients.
On and on about the pasta. It's one meal, Margret.
For our best friends who we haven't seen in years. I don't mean to get worked up, but I'd like to at least be able to choose the ingredients I get to use, especially when I have the opportunity to make a showcase of my cooking, instead of you just heating up the leftovers when you get back from the office at 2 a.m. every morning.
Thank God you brought the extra bottle, Jamie.
I guess I better go.
I'm sorry about that.
Hey, it's alright. Just breathe. It's fine.
No, it isn't. You drove all the way up here to see us. I shouldn't have flipped out like that.
Margret, don't be upset. Here, let's clean this mess up. Do you want to talk about it? You shouldn't bottle things up like this?
When we were first planning our wedding, we had this whole huge discussion about the location. Our entire family lived near Lowell, but he insisted we have it at the gate. We always joked, Maggie, it's a beach wedding or it's a bitch wedding, you choose. The first night of our honeymoon, we planned our entire life, year by year, from that date till we were 100. We talked about vacations after we retire, kids when we're 37, countless hobbies to pass the time. We swore we would stick by it no matter what. It was nice. We were in control. It was predictable. Not once did we mention moving. I guess in today's world, when duty calls, you respond, no matter what. Ever since he started working higher up in the company, he's put our entire life on hold, even though we're living in the greatest city in the world and have no problem affording it all. How can you have your entire life planned and just lose control of it in an instant?
I am so sorry, dear. I can't imagine.
It's all right. Like I said, we can afford it here, so there's upsides.
Margret, money isn't everything. I mean, me and Jamie are able to make ends meet well enough, but we're doing what we love. We have a family. We're volunteering. I'm gardening.
It's not my choice, Penny. I've been dragged around by Stephen these past 3 years. Every time he gets a promotion, it's another city. I should have told him no to begin with, or at least said I wasn't leaving Boston.
Well, it can't be too bad here. I mean, you have a nice apartment and a nice job where you can do what you love every day.
If I was doing what I loved, I'd still be singing.
I thought you liked teaching.
I do. I mean, well, the energetic kids can be a bit much sometimes, but I like it. Besides, if I had concerts every night, I wouldn't be able to have a marriage, so again, there's upsides.
Getting married is an upside? Gee, I remember that one concert of yours we all went to a few years back. Well, me and Jamie were just married then, and we had to get a sitter for Tommy. Anyway, there was this person off to the right side, I think, and my God, they could not turn their cell phone off. It seemed every time you started another song, there it was again, ring!
That happens a lot. I ended up just ignoring it.
I would not be able to do that. Anytime I'm reading something outside and something's going on, I gotta figure out what it is. It drives me crazy.
It used to be like that. It took a while to learn how to focus that well, but it's part of the job.
Gee, I would love to hear you sing again someday.
Thanks. I would now if I could, but although the apartment is nice, it doesn't come with a piano and someone who can play it, unfortunately.
Right. I'm gonna go check in on the boys.
All right, I'll hang in here for a bit. I'm sorry it ruined your visit.
Hey, it's not ruined one bit. It's just nice to see you after all this time. It doesn't matter what we do.
Thanks for making me open up. It helped.
Of course. I'll be back in a jiffy. mood. Warming up before the big show.
Rehearsing, actually. That's gonna be the encore.
Oh.
Oh, well, I think it sounds fabulous. My mother loves the French melodies so dearly. They'll always hold a special place in my heart.
Well, she has excellent taste.
That she does. Oh, this actually comes from her. Passed on from her to me and me to you. Consider it an heirloom because to me you are like a daughter. A very profitable daughter.
Thanks, Clarence.
Oh, and these are from Stephen. Is he here tonight?
Yes, front row.
Oh, well, good. It only took you 3 months till you decided to invite him to come see you.
Actually, it's 4 months as of today. He's such a sweetheart. Good luck tonight. I'll be cheering you on from the front. From Stephen. Interesting. This isn't his handwriting. Well, anyway, how are you two?
Oh, I'm thrilled, Margret. Tonight is the night we can finally start booking for the Europe tour.
Please don't jinx it, Clarence. We can't be sure we'll get enough money.
Well, with the amount of sponsors Susan was able to get for us tonight, there's a very strong chance we can.
Hopefully. I don't want to think about it too much, though.
Margret, you deserve this. Everyone up there will see it too. I promise, a European tour is in your future.
Thanks, Clarence.
Of course, dear. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a front row seat with my name on it. Break a leg, dear.
Thank you. How many sponsors were we able to get?
About 30.
Is that enough?
If you give them a show worth throwing money at, then it will be.
Susan, what's wrong?
I'm sorry, Margaret. I didn't mean to get snippy. Here, let's sit for a minute.
There's only a few minutes till the show.
Well, it's the show that I need to talk to you about. See, these potential donors aren't going to appreciate the mundane songs that you're going to be singing tonight.
What do you mean, mundane?
Chaminade and Debussy, Schubert. They've heard them all 1,000 times. Yes, they are beautiful and passionate, and I know you love singing them, but they want to hear the new works, the progressive modern pieces. They want to be first in line for the next big thing.
But, Susan, we already have that in the recital. I'm singing an aria from Hertzberg's newest opera.
One aria from one opera. What about Adès, or a Picker, or Dove? They want to know that you have the potential to sing and perform works that will be composed in the next 100 years, not the past 300. I was looking through your repertoire, and I made a list of what I want you to sing tonight. That's what these potential donors are looking for.
Susan, I can't sing these works tonight. It'll ruin the performance. It'll just be fake.
It's It's not a choice, Margret. You have to appeal to the people with the money if you want to get anywhere. Please, Margret, I don't want to do this now. Just say what you do. You're starting out.
There's no point in appealing, I'm practically lying. I do this to myself, I can't
let it go. What I want to do shouldn't matter when there's thousands of letters between every time.
The only thing that matters is the money I heard, and it's weird. I'm going up there without having answers. What I want to see.
Just listen, Margret. It's finances and taking chances, which advances circumstances in your favor. Well, thank me later.
It's emotion, it's passion, it's giving them the real me, not lying to their face like a disgrace. Margret, can't you see this is the right idea?
Margret, listen to them. I know exactly what I'm doing. Can't you see? Why are you letting this happen to you? On the trip.
You're going to ruin everything because I don't you let it carry. It's something trust me, it won't turn out well.
Margret, I know what's best for you. I've heard it, I'm underwater.
Just hear me out.
You'll never get ahead with us. You either perform what I'm telling you to, or you don't go out there at all. What is it?
Fine.
Thank you.
How can someone who knows nothing get to dictate everything? I thought I could trust her, but when it came to something that mattered, she disregarded everything. Is she really more qualified than me to know what to say and to know what to bring to the table to get some success? Because I'm standing here following orders and I can't help but think that I'm worthless, that I'm weak, that I'm not strong enough to make my own choice. I'm out of control, it's slipping away. Out of control, what more can I say? First it's what song to sing, then it's what dress to bring, then what color I paint my nails or dye my hair, what rings I wear. Something small, something tiny, the little things get added up until eventually it's something big, something important, something that has a real consequence, something that steals the future right out of my hands. I'm out of control, it's slipping away. Out of control, what more can I say? What can I do? What's the next step? I'm not giving up this easily. Where did I fail? What can I change? The future is still unclear to me. Does it portend? Is it the end? I've suddenly lost sight of the way. I had a choice, I had a voice, I had control of what to say. It's the end of the line, I'm out of time, it's slipping away. Out of control, what more can I say? If I shine off for an angel, if I see no freedom above me, every single night with nature. First it's a day, next it's a year, so it's my life. Then it's a song after too long, they're holding my hand, dragging me left, dragging me right, pretending they can. I'm out of control.
Margaret, some of the reviews have come in.
What do they say?
They're split down the middle. Some of them love your range, others are saying you're no better than a fraud.
Jesus Christ!
The bottom line is we need a few more substantial donors in order to have enough for the Euro trip. Let's just hope the rest of them don't drop out.
Out of my hands, I couldn't compete. Trying to fight back failed. I was forced to concede. It's more than a job, or a hobby, It provides me with something important, something we all dream of.
See, Margret, I told you, a standing ovation.
That always happens, Susan. I could feel it. It wasn't right being up there.
I told you, Margret, it was the right thing to do.
Why do you always have to control everything?
It's just common sense.
She doesn't understand. She'll never understand. How can she understand? She's already slipped out of my hands. She's caught in her own head. At this point, she might as well be dead. She doesn't know what it means to express her highs or lows in between.
Are you serious?
I tried to
we don't get enough money?
I don't know. I'll talk to you later. I need some time.
Okay.
I had that privilege to cope, exhale, and ponder. I shared with the world my joys and upsets. Through my music, through my songs, I could communicate. It was calm and in control. Then it crumbled to sand, and it slipped through my hands. The wind blew it away. I'm out of control. Out of control.
So then I went over to the copy machine to check it out for myself. Didn't seem fun. Looked fine to me. Now, I'm not saying I'm a technology Harry Potter or anything like that, but I do have a knack for something. Yeah, I do have a knack for seeing if something is on fire or not. And let me tell you, that copy machine was not on fire. I tried turning it on and off again, nothing. I tried looking through the error detection thing on the manual, couldn't find the problem. Then I had Jeffrey hit it a few times. He's a big guy, one of those 5 a.m. gym types. He gave it a few good whacks, still nothing. So we finally decided it was time to get the IT department involved. Now those guys are the real wizards. Top of the line from computer Hogwarts or wherever they went. So I spent about 5 minutes trying to get to the underbelly of the office building, trying to find their headquarters. I finally do, and I walk in. It smells horrible. I don't know if it was because of people who haven't showered or a steak sandwich or dead rats, but it was something. So I finally start talking to the guy for about 10 minutes, trying to convince him to come up and check it himself. But he insists it's not a big deal, and we can fix it ourselves. I think he was just being lazy. Okay, but guess what? As I'm talking to the guy, I suddenly get a text on my phone, and it says, "Printer is on fire, polling alarm, get out of building." Okay, I'm sorry, but this next part is like right out of a movie. Right as I finished telling him this, telling my text out loud, he stares at me for a few seconds. Beep, beep. The fire alarm starts to go off. I grab my shit and bolt my way out of there. He sits there for a few seconds before he gets up to leave too.
Wow, that's really funny.
Yeah, I was telling you.
It wears off after you hear it enough.
Sorry, I was just trying to make people laugh. Jamie said it was funny.
How are you doing, Jamie?
I'm good. Dinner was great. Thank you for cooking.
Thanks. I meant since we last saw you. You and Penny seem to be doing well.
Oh, yeah, it's going. The dealership's not really that interesting, but it pays the bills, so can't complain.
How are the kids?
Oh, they're good. Bobby's at daycare most days while me and Penny are working, but she seems to be getting along with the other kids.
If you ever want to get her involved with music, I know some great teachers back in Clinton for singing.
Oh, I'm sure she'd love it. Money is a bit tight for us right now, so I'm not sure we can afford it, but I'll talk to Penny. Thank you.
I'll make sure they give you the friends and family discount. Penny is in the kitchen getting the cheesecake ready.
Oh, good. We got the variety pack, so it should be something everyone will like.
I'm so sorry, I gotta get this. Hey Sarah, what do you need?
How's the school you're working at?
It's good. I'm in a middle school now, but it's a whole program that takes them through to when they graduate. A lot of what I do is break them down, the songs and things they learn, into smaller parts to teach things like scales and rhythms.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, I'm glad I could be doing something music related, even if it's not the concerts and everything.
Yeah, well, my music teachers were always my favorite in school. They were always the nicest.
Mine were too. I hope I can do the same for my students. Set them on a good path, you know?
Yeah, no, I'm sure you can. You care a lot.
Thanks, Jamie.
Cheesecake's ready.
Coming.
Can I get you anything to drink?
No, I should be fine, thank you.
Jamie, Steven took your strawberry one.
Damn. Western Mass News. I'm your lead anchor, Hank Watson. With inflation rates climbing, gas prices at an all-time global high, and supply chain complications causing shortages around the entire country, many Massachusetts residents rank cocaine-infused black bears as their primary concern. We will find out why. Plus, many schools are facing backlash after only providing bendable pencils to students instead of traditional number 2 pencils. All this and more after this short break. Stay tuned.
You looking to find yourself a brand new used car on a budget? Hey, I know you're out there, so why don't you come on down to Todd's Backcountry Garage, just 15 minutes off the Highway 195 in Clinton. Come shop for some beautiful used cars right down by the beautiful Wachusett Reservoir for even more beautiful prices. If you're looking for a brand new used car, I bet my bottom dollar that you won't find a brand new used car in a better price than anywhere in these parts, guaranteed. Well, so what do you say? Buy a car. What do you say? What do you say? Buy a car.
Hello, I'm Mr. Syrup. Has this ever happened to you? You made some delicious pancakes for breakfast, you eat them all up and throw the dishes in the sink. Then when you finally get the motivation to wash them, oh no, there's sticky syrup everywhere. Well, not for long. Introducing Syrup Be Gone, the world's first and only cleaning solution specifically designed to get the tough-to-clean condiment gone fast. Just use Syrup Be Gone like any traditional soap and watch it work. So the next time you're at your local store, make sure to pick up some Syrup Be Gone. And if you forget the name, you'll remember the song. Syrup Be Gone, Syrup Be Gone. Get it off and move along. Syrup Be Gone, Syrup Be Gone. We are the brand you can count on. If you have syrup on your utensils, then you have to get it off of your utensils.
Syrup Be Gone, Syrup Be Gone. Syrup Be Gone, Syrup Be Gone. Syrup Be Gone, Syrup Be Gone. Syrup Be Gone, Syrup Be Gone.
I like your shoes.
Oh, thanks, dear. My husband got them for me for our anniversary last week.
Gee, I guess he's a keeper.
Maybe so. His taste doesn't seem too bad.
How long have you two been together?
Oh, I don't know, maybe 20 or 30 years now. After a while, it gets hard to keep track.
Gee, you must have thought he was a keeper a while ago then.
Maybe so. I'm Beth.
I'm Penny. Nice to meet you. So, what do you do for work?
I'm self-employed. I run a daycare out of my house.
That's so sweet.
I love it so much. I have about 20 kids that come in every so often, but only a few every day. The whole basement is set up for it. It's all child-proof with gates and things to keep them out of places. There's a toy corner, a food table, a few bookshelves. Those are new. What about you?
Oh, I'm just a cashier over at Shaw's full-time. It's nice.
Just nice?
I guess so. I've always wanted to open my own garden store, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I've loved flowers, probably my entire life, or at least as far back as I can remember. When I was little, I always used to beg my mom to take me to the local flower store whenever we drove past it, just so I could walk around the greenhouses. Sweet peas were always my favorite. They're these little pink flowers that come from Sicily. I always wanted to get one whenever we went, but she only let me get them for special occasions, birthdays and things like that. They always looked so pretty in the sun.
Well, dear, sounds like you care an awful lot more about this flower shop than sitting at a cash register every day.
I guess, but I can't do it, though.
Can't do it? What makes you say that?
Well, no time, no money, no place to start. Well, I'm just not in the right place for it right now, at least.
Every person in the world says that. They all talk about something the way you do about these flowers. There's only a small few that actually have the courage to follow through. The rest think they have all the time in the world and just look back after with regrets. My sister passed a few years ago. We were both 22. She got hit by a drunk driver on her way home from the movies. She was going through medical school at the time. She wanted to be a nurse. I can't imagine how many lives she could have saved if only she had the time to.
I'm so sorry.
Thanks, dear. Don't give up so easily like that, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Penny, you can follow me.
All right. Thanks again. It was wonderful to meet you, Beth.
You too, dear.
That's good. Have you been feeling tired at all or under the weather?
Not really. I've started to go on some walks, so my legs are getting a bit sore.
I feel you there. I used to run a lot a few years ago. I had to stop because I could barely keep standing for any of my appointments. So, I have your test results here, and talking to the radiologist at the center where you had these taken, it seems that these tumors are cancerous, and we should talk about next steps. The size looked to be around 4 centimeters, which is quite large at this stage, but it does give us some idea of what we're working with. I'd like to schedule you for a biopsy next week if you're available. This will be a small, non-invasive procedure, but it should give us the best idea of the treatment going forward. I'd also like to have a blood test on that day. You say that you're healthy and you feel well, but this will just be an extra layer of confirmation in case we have to start chemotherapy at some point in the future. Penny?
Yeah. Sorry. I must have just...
Hey, I know this is overwhelming, and it's a lot for you to take in. But I promise my team and I will be here to help every step of the way. That's what our job is, okay?
Okay.
All right. I will call you soon about scheduling for the biopsy. Just stay next to your phone.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for coming in today.
Sure.
Talk soon.
How can all of this be happening? It was nothing, now it's something and it's sinking in. How can I deal with my life unraveling? The unthinkable is happening, I can't give in. 100% screwed every graph was the wrong algorithm, or maybe they misinterpreted the results, so it ended up this way. Just maybe, if I can turn my back and look away, ignore all the signs, it'll all be okay. I'll just stay on track, keep my course, push right through, take it day after day. It's what I want to do. But once I leave, I get surrounded in a flurry. They say, Penny, are you good? I can't imagine, I'm so sorry. Then they worry and they wonder and they try to fill the void, all while I grapple with the realization that I can't avoid. Just breathe.
Hello, Penny. I have your bio.
Stop, don't tell me, I don't want to hear it, please. Don't show me, I don't want to see it. I told myself to look away. How can you expect me to be okay? They're choking me, strangling me, saying, Penny, face the facts. Well, what if I paint you a picture where I can finally relax, where I don't have to worry about another test or death sentence? If I could just throw this away and get on with my life, it would all be okay. But it's here and it's real and it gets in my head. Should I trust him instead? Gee, how can I cope when I don't even know where I'm headed? It's everything and I can't escape, one breath at a time so I don't suffocate. Just breathe. Hey, Mom. I'm good. It's nice to talk to you. How are things? Bingo night? You never told me about that. When did you start playing bingo? Oh, well, I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. I mean, bingo isn't that hard. Why did you only get into the senior center now? I mean, weren't you eligible for at least a few years? Oh, well, now you have something to do, so that's nice. Mom, you always bring this up. Yeah, but you don't even have a boyfriend yet, so it's still a few years down the line, at least. Hi, Dad. They're good. Nothing too special to talk about. Dr. Pat, I met with him yesterday. He had the results for my biopsy. He said the cells are cancerous and they're already stage 2 and something about them being HER2 positive, which is how they're going to try and treat it. Yeah. I just got unlucky, I guess. Okay, I will. No, Mom, I'll just drive up to you. Lowell isn't that far. 45? No, I'd be surprised if it's over 30 minutes. Look, plus Dad's eyesight is bad. I'll just drive up to you. Yes, it will be soon. Hardware store? What does he need from there? Wood? Okay. All right. I love you too. Bye.
Hey, you like cars? You probably do like cars if you're watching this. I mean, seriously, cars, musicals, am I right? But I think Cars, it's a great movie, especially its sequel, Cars 2, where Lightning McQueen has to go up against the evil Sir Axelrod and his electric cars. And it's up to Mater, who's my favorite, to go on a spy mission. To be continued. Well, hey there, darling.
Hi, is this Todd's back county garage?
It's back country, miss, and you bet it is. I'm Todd. Fancy to meet you.
I'm Penny.
Well, I finally meet you, Penny. So what are you looking for today? A fast one, a slow one, a big one?
Well, I was hoping to get some sort of a pickup truck, so a big one.
Oh,
I
no,
guess.
no, miss. You're looking for a strong one. I get you. Why don't I look back at the Gosh darn it, I'm so sorry, man, but I gotta go take this. Jamie, get out here! We got a customer!
Just breathe, relax, so no one knows what you're going through. If I can keep it under, then they won't have a clue. So smile and wave and joke around like you always do, to keep this picture perfect painting up in everyone's view. Stay calm, put it away, keep it under wraps, or else they'll notice what's behind this lie that you're throwing up in their face. Just stay calm, Penny.
Hi, can I help you?
Hi, I'm Penny. I'm looking to get a used truck.
Yeah, I can help with that.
Conceal, don't feel, don't let them know. Go out and live, put on a show. I'll spin and dance and say I'm fine. But open walls so I can push the bar outside. We might keep the barricade up high.
I'm Jamie, by the way. So we have a 2006 Chevy Silverado in the lot, as well as a 2007 Toyota Tacoma. Do you know if you need more towing power?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I would recommend the Tundra then. It has a few extra £1,000 of towing just in case you need it. It has a larger bed too.
That one sounds great.
Okay. I'll go get the keys for a test drive.
Okay. No one can understand the toll this fighting takes. No one. I keep it to myself so they can live in peace and quiet. Would you want to take on this burden every day just to lighten my load? We can give it a shot. Hey, let's see how it goes.
Now, Miss Penny. Did Jamie help you out?
Yes, he did. He's going to get keys for a test drive on a Tundra or something.
Oh, the Tundra up there. Yep, that's the right one. Hey, while I got you out here waiting, how about I tell you the story of how I opened this place years ago?
Sure.
Well, it all started about a decade ago, or maybe a bit more. It got started out. Anyway, I was driving back to my cousin's wedding. It was in the back country. That's how I got my name for the place you see. Now, mind you, that trees growing on both sides. I'm the person inside. Now, I was kind of dark.
I know it's a necessity. They only got a bravery, but every day is agony.
And all of a sudden, boom! A deer ran on the road and I slammed into it. My car was totaled after that. I had to call that same cousin to pick me up in the middle of the road. And when I came here to claim to find a used car, what do you know? There wasn't one. Anywho, long story short, I opened this place, and Todd's Backcountry Garage is still the best place to buy a used car around these parts, guarantee it. Jamie will take you for that test drive now. I'll see you around, miss.
All right. Thank you.
Just out here.
Internalize, don't realize what's happening. Fantasize, I'll close my eyes to everything. I thought it helped, I thought I'd get through, get on with my day, get on with my life, it would all be okay. It was an obsession, I made a concession, ignoring my passion, ignoring my dreams, ignoring my flowers, beautiful flowers, dying flowers, when untended like ours. I wasted hours and days till it felt like years, trying to make it all disappear. And now I have a chance to fix my mistakes, but I've just seen a glance. Do I know what it takes? Internalize, they can't realize what's happening. Just say it's fine. Divert their eyes from what you're battling.
Hi. I was just looking to pick up some flowers for my girlfriend.
Of course. What are they for?
She's performing at a concert tonight, and I wanted to send her something special.
Well, you can take a look around. Anything you see is for sale.
All right, thanks. I think these will do.
I'm sure she'll love them. Would you like to add a note?
Sure, it couldn't hurt. Actually, could you be able to write it for me?
Sure. What would you like it to say?
Crap, I'm never good at these things.
Just keep it simple. It's the thought that counts.
All right. Have it say, good luck in the concert tonight. I'll be cheering you on from the front. And then say, from Steven.
All right, Steven, here you go. That'll be 16 even, including the note.
Here you go. You can keep the change. Thank you so much.
Penny. It's also on the sign up front.
Penny's Flower Store, right. Thanks again, Penny, and if things go well tonight, I'm sure you'll see me again.
Take care. Hey, Mom. No, I'm good. Nothing's wrong. I just want to talk. Well, I was thinking I could come up for Saturday dinner. All right. I love you too. Bye. Do you have a 6?
Damn it.
Woo! That's 20 points for me!
Nice job, Penny.
Thanks. I didn't do anything special though. It's just the luck of the draw.
No way. Go Fish is all skill. Fred, who's one of the guys I play with, is a Go Fish legend. He literally memorizes everybody's cards and can keep it all in his head. It's insane. The only way I can win is by asking for cards I don't actually have in order to confuse him.
Go Fish is nothing compared to bingo. That's the real skill.
Penny, I don't think bingo has a lot of skill involved.
Oh, no, it does. See, first, you have to know the right number of tickets to buy and the best way to mark your squares. Never mind having to listen to the numbers they're calling out and mark your ticket at the same time. It's a lot.
Yeah, the only bingo she's played was at the senior center. They go hard.
Well, maybe you'll have to show us when we visit. It's the boss. I gotta go take this. Hello? Mr. Liang, how can I help you?
Does he always take calls like that?
Yeah. I've learned it's more likely he'll leave than stay whenever we're out.
You know, Penny and I still have pizza every Friday, like we used to. It's in the same spot on the floor, too.
Between the mulch and the watering cans. The mulch smells a little, but we manage.
We told you we'd still come visit after we moved.
And we got around to it eventually. So, do you think I could take any more leftovers home?
Yeah, I can help you pack them up.
And honestly, it really wasn't too bad with the cilantro.
Well, now you're just saying that.
Everyone says be bold. Everyone says go out there and be yourself.
What was that?
Nothing.
All right. Jeez, I hate these damn pointless phone calls. I mean, you know, just so much could be said in a fucking text, but no, that's to be a call after a call after a call.
Do you like your job?
I don't know. I just got caught up in the excitement. I mean, first I'm a cashier, doing normal crap, customers and all that. I get a management position, then an opportunity of a lifetime comes up. I start going back to school, I start earning 6 figures, and here we are.
Well, why didn't you say no?
I just got caught up in the excitement. I mean, once the guy, you when you get a phone call from the higher ups, you get nervous. Your hand shakes, your voice breaks. I mean, once these guys want you, they get you. They shower you with compliments, praises, private jets, and millions of dollars. You got charm, Steve. You're the salt of the earth. Come on in. The water's fine. We'll show you around. Oh, I remember that day, Jamie. I was sitting in the break room with nothing but a steak sandwich and a glass of Sunny D. My phone rang. I answered it. And what do you know?
Hey kid, hey Steve, listen to what I'm offering. I know you need some extra ching-a-ling. I think it's time your first promotion is due. You know I need a mind that's bright and new.
Really?
Do you not want me to go for it?
No, I do, but all the way in Boston? I don't want to live in the city. Besides, how am I going to get a job at a school there?
Maggie, you'll be able to get a job there. There are plenty of people that raise their kids in the city.
Well, I'd rather raise ours in Clinton.
Maggie, this is a big opportunity. Even if it's just an interview. Look, once we move in and get settled, we can have kids within 2 months, just like we planned. I promise.
Okay. Okay, do it.
All right. I love you.
I love you too.
Hey boss, I'll meet. Tell me the time and the place. You'll be impressed. I'll be your newest face. I'm moving up. I'm grabbing every rung. Starting right now, I'll finally be someone.
Well, Stephen, I am very impressed with your qualifications, and in my opinion, you seem like the perfect candidate for this position.
Thank you.
Yep. Well, you'll get a phone call with our decision shortly.
Great. Thanks again. Hello? This is him. Really?
Hey there, Steve, long time no see. I've got some news to share about your interview. We'll hire you. You've got the fire and flair. No time to waste. We've had a taste and we want you on our team. You're qualified. You walk with pride. You're the candidate we need. You got charm, grace. You know your place. You're the soul to the earth. You know your worth. You have consciousness of your confidence. You got everything we're looking for. So come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. We're calling it on. So come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. I'll show you around. Stephen, it's great to see you again.
You too. Thank you for accepting me for the position.
Well, thank you for applying and being willing to move to the city.
Of course, whatever it takes.
Ha, that's the spirit. This is Sarah. She works here in upper management with you. She will show you around the office. I have a few calls to make.
It's nice to meet you, Stephen. Congratulations on the promotion.
Thanks, it's nothing really.
Don't humble yourself. In this office, you're in the big leagues. And between you and me, the salary reflects that pretty nicely. You're moving up in the business world, my friend. You've got private jets and fancy cars and money to spend to no end. So take a seat there, Steve, and soon you'll see that the higher up is where you're meant to be.
Emails in and emails out, I skim the subject line. With a meeting in the morning, then a call to calling all in all, I know I barely have time. Staying late and writing checks, now I'm hiring and firing too. With a brand new innovation, needing brand new delegations, I'm assigned 100 damn interviews.
Hey, call me back when you get home.
I'm turning off the highway, now I'll get you in 10.
Got a meeting at 8, can you stay late?
I told people before, I'll do whatever it takes.
Love you, Steve, love you, Steve, love you, Steve, love you, Steve. You're gonna be Steve, love you, Steve, love you, Steve, love you, Steve, love you, Steve, the MVP.
Expense reports were due today, I already got mine in. What about the merger? Did you hear back from Leanne yet? Alright, do let me know. Yeah, I just got home, I'll see you on Saturday. Bye. Yep. Okay, bye.
Hey. How was work?
Good.
That's good. Do you have to be there this weekend too?
Yeah, we have this big project going on, but it looks like this is the last one.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Hey, did you see the guy playing drums on the red line?
No, what was that about?
I don't know, but he was really good though. I mean, he got on the train when I was on my way to work today.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah. Jammin', that's the name. Jammin'. I don't know. But how are the kids today?
Oh, they were a lot calmer.
It's the boss, I gotta take it. Hey. I'm here now. Is Sarah there? Surprise. Now? Alright. I'll see you in a couple of minutes.
Hey there, Stephen.
Have you been?
I've got some news to share. Leanne replied, it's been a ride, but the merger's going somewhere.
You've worked real hard, you've been a star.
You've headed all the dreaded committees.
Our brand new space.
Our new home base.
It's in New York City.
And I want you to take the lead.
You're exactly what this merger
You got the
needs.
skills and wills to pay the bills.
You got everything we're looking for.
So what do you say? What do you say?
How about taking the
Being
lead
in charge.
Naturally,
to New York?
Look at change.
finally,
Tell us you're in, tell us you're in.
I wanna be up at the top, I don't wanna stop, get out of jail, shoot to New York, just for work, I don't know what I'm gonna say.
What do you say?
So, what? We're just gonna move again?
Look, Maggie, I don't know, it's just an offer.
Last time it was just an offer. Now look where we are.
What do you mean, look where we are? I work hard, we have money, you're teaching, what did you want it to be?
Come on, Stephen. You said once we moved here and got settled, we would have kids. We could start our family. That was 2 years ago. 2 years! I would have never wanted to move if this was how it was going to be.
Look, Maggie, I didn't know
You
that.
promised me, Stephen. You said you would live up to it. All I ever wanted since I got here was to start a family with the person I love most. But every time he went to work, he came back with less and less of himself.
Margaret, look, I'll make it
Stephen,
up.
I don't want to hear it. If you end up taking it, then maybe we just aren't meant to be married if we have different priorities.
Margaret, don't say that.
Stop! I've had 2 years to think about this. I don't want your apologies, and I don't want any more empty promises. If you take it, we're done. That's the end. Are you sure you don't want to take any more pasta home?
I told you, Maggie, I'm all set.
All right, it's here if you need it.
Oh, burnt out?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, it's just, work's just been nonstop lately.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Well, hey, at least you got her around to help you.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this is goodbye.
Not for forever, hopefully. We'll come down to see you as soon as we can.
Oh, no rush. Unlike you two, we're not going anywhere.
It was great to see you too.
Oh, you too, Steven. You better still take care of her, even after we leave.
Of course.
Penny, are we taking all of these home?
Yeah, we can't let Margaret's cooking go to waste.
Oh, stop it. I'll help you carry some down.
So make sure you don't get lost on the way out.
Steven, you know me too well.
See you around. See you later, Jane.
Take care.
Drive safe.
Being satisfied is just the start. Being satisfied is just the way to begin, means to an end. Am I satisfied? Am I gratified with where I am? Being satisfied is just the start. Every day I tried, I strived, and I made it there, still unaware. Now I'm satisfied. I'm just satisfied. It's not enough. I fell into my trap. I tricked myself to build a makeshift fantasy where I thought I'd have all I need. Illusions and lies, a giant-sized mirage, a thinly veiled facade reflects my failures back at me, and I'm the single cause. I've given it all up, 'cause satisfaction was enough. Being satisfied means giving up. Being satisfied is just betraying your dreams. It's as it seems. Don't be satisfied. Why are you satisfied? I've said enough. I've known what it was like. I've seen it firsthand. Lived through the worst. It's being stuck right where you are. Don't make my mistake of living with contempt, of just saying, alright, I guess I'll go along with this. Trust me when I say that's not the way to make the most out of your time.
Are you satisfied?
Is it too late to try?